RNG works in mysterious ways, yes. Alright, we'll sell all the stuff here. I think if we were to keep this would almost be like an insult to him. He would be like, I already told you can't use that. Just control click, Mabel. Control click. The item. Oh! God, fucking firehound. Fucking firefox. Alright, so we can go for... We will be picking up elemental damage now because that's the only route we have. Next time though, we will have to roll for either this one, or this one. And we can use our clarity. Yeah. Flame Totem is about to level up as well, guys. Things are pretty good right now. This is probably one of the best builds I've done so far. There'll definitely be a build guide for this. Man, it's so good we found that Quicksilver Flask. The 2 melee points do really help out, I agree. I think that's what really makes the build shine, right? An alchemy, guys! Shit. I just hope RNGesus is not gonna be like, he makes us use the alchemy on an item and it rolls very well, and then when we ask, can we actually use this item, he's like, nope. It's mine. Mr. Deadfellow, no, unfortunately RNGesus doesn't work like that. I understand what you're saying. You're basically saying, shouldn't you rather roll if you can use the alch on an item, and yes, if yes, then you can use that item. Unfortunately, RNGesus is not like that. He, as I said, he works in mysterious ways. Sometimes he likes to give you the illusion of you being able to get something good, and then he takes it away from you. I think it's to kind of test your faith. Oh, we leveled up as well. So that means we now have to vote for... There's gonna be 3 options here, right? So we can go for elemental damage, elementalist here, or spell damage. So we're gonna have to roll for 3 different ones. And we're gonna roll. We're going for number 2. Ooh, that's not too bad. That's actually elementalist. The problem with elementalist is that this now actually fucks it up in the sense that we can't go up and get Light of Divinity, because we have to keep following this route. So when we grab elementalist here, which is nice, that means next time we can roll for elemental damage or strength. Yeah. Ah! Actually, I think, guys, since this is an all random challenge, that probably means that we have to open all strong boxes unidentified, because then it's completely random. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what it means. That's what it means, yeah. We'll have to do that now. Ask RNGesus if you can get prophecies. That is probably something we'll have to do. As long we want to be careful with the way we ask him, because we don't want to ask RNGesus if we can get prophecies, and then he's like no, and we can never get prophecies again. We'll have to ask him, RNGesus, can we get prophecies in this act or something like that, right? Otherwise he's gonna fuck us up. Alright, we're back to town now, guys. That means we'll be asking RNGesus if we can accept the prophecy or not. RNGesus, should we ask the prophecy lady for a prophecy? That's gonna be a yes. Excellent. I knew he was on board for this. Seek prophecy. He...
Spirit hijacks a body and will not be stopped by their body's demise.
You'll kill a foe possessed by a tormented spirit, freeing the spirit. Okay. I mean, RNGesus, he has been doing a lot of exorcism over the time, so... And the Book of Skill. And then we have to choose from added fire damage, added lightning, or melee splash. So here's where things is gonna be interesting, because we have seen that RNGesus is putting us on the path of a spellcaster. I would be very surprised if he does not want to give us the added lightning damage support, but we're gonna roll for this. What? Melee splash? Okay, that's very, very surprising to me, guys. It's very surprising to me. because he has kind of wanted us to use wands and giving us spell damage, so yeah. Well, that was kind of interesting. Okay, so we have the next skill here. Maybe things changing now. Maybe he wants us to all of a sudden go Static Strike or something like that. Storm Call. We have Static Strike, Ice Nova, Firestorm, and Storm Call. And what I'm personally hoping for would be something like Ice Nova, Firestorm, or Storm Call. So we're gonna roll for this now. We have 5 options here. And we're rolling. RNGesus. What? Oh, Stormcall. Stormcall, excellent. And that's... everything makes sense again, guys. Except for the melee splash, but you know... but this makes sense again. Because we now have the area nodes, we have the elemental damage nodes, we have the spell damage, and then you have, you know, the melee damage nodes and melee splash. So, I don't really know about that, but... and we have another skill point we need to choose from now. So, in this case, we can either go for the strength or the elemental damage down here. I kind of hope it's going to be the strength, because that's going to allow us to go another way than this. So, if it's a yes, we're going for strength. If it's a no, we're going for elemental damage here. RNGesus, tell us what to do. Okay, so that's a no. It's a no. We're going for elemental damage. I mean, it's still possible that he wants us to go through weapon elemental damage. For some reason. We'll have to... he allowed us to use lightning tendrils, and he now has given us Stormcall. I want to use Stormcall. I prefer that. It's kind of nice. So we'll identify the gear he has given us onto this day. Ooh, movement speed boots. RNGesus, can we use the movement speed boots? No! This is what I mean. He really likes to tease us sometimes. Ah, god damn it. RNGesus, can we use this Jade Amulet? So that's a yes. Okay, well, you know, a little better. Ooh, fire and cold resistance gloves. These could be good here. RNGesus, can we use these gloves? Yes! What a bro. What a bro. Put a skill. Oh, that means we can't use Flame Totem right now. Maybe it's different planes for us. Look at the damage we're dealing now. I should never have doubted him. I should never have doubted him. I always knew he wanted what's good for us. Still kind of interested in what he means about those melee gems or in melee skill points, but I'm sure he has a plan. I'm believing in him. Oh, we leveled up as well now. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, guys. What he wants us to do here. I really hope he doesn't. It's not like just leading us on. I should stop doubting. I should stop doubting in RNGesus. Okay, so that means we now have 2 choices. 2 choices in this case. I mean, it's possible that he wants us to go back this way through Sanctity, grab the life here, and then go this way. But we either have weapon elemental damage now, or mana and reduced mana cost. If RNGesus says no, we're going for mana and reduced mana cost. If he says yes, weapon elemental damage. Let's go. Okay, so that's gonna be a no. He wants us to go for mana and reduced mana cost. Makes good sense, because Stormcall can get a little expensive to call or cast. We also have the third option of elemental damage. Oh shit, I did have that, yeah. God damn it. Oh, he's gonna be pissed with me now. He's gonna be pissed with me now. I will ask RNGesus if I should take a shot in 2 hours. So apparently that's a yes. He wants us to get drunk. Alright, time to kill Merveil with the awesome powers that RNGesus has granted us. Ah! That hurt more than I kinda expected. Merveil. Just bend over. Oh! Look at the awesome powers we've been granted. She's no challenge for RNGesus and his minion. I am an instrument of his virtue. Yes, come on. Fuck off, squid boys. Hey, fuck boys. Yes! Come on. And there we go. A Stipnite flask. That's interesting. So we're gonna pick up the stuff here we can use, and then we'll have to ask him if we may use it later on. Can you ask if you can use added lightning damage? That would be very nice. We should probably ask him for that and then buy that in case he grants us that request. Let's do that once we get to town, because if we can get added lightning damage, it would be very nice. I'm just afraid that we pissed him off because of that skill point choice before. And, oh, let's ask him, can I buy added lightning damage? No. Okay. Well, let's see if there's another support we can use then. We'll have to ask him for that. But added lightning damage was not something he was interested in. Yeah, we can use Flame Totem now as well. True. Very true. Purchase items. Does she have anything we can use? Arc, Flame Surge, Incinerate. We're interested in the support gems. So added fire, we can use that. Life gain on hit, not really. Spell totem. Maybe we need to ask RNGesus. Are you trying to tell us that we should use spell totem storm call? Is that what you're asking us to do? Okay. That is interesting. That is interesting. We'll have to buy a spell totem to see how that is. And then we still have the lightning tendrils. I guess we can manually cast that. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. So spell totem, we have to put that up here together with storm call and then flame totem here, and then we still have lightning tendrils. I will ask him if I can use added lightning with lightning tendrils. Still a no. Still a no. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry I asked again. Sorry I asked again. RNGesus, do we need to go up or down first? So if it's a yes, we're going up. If it's no, we're going down. What do you want us to do? So you want us to go up first. Excellent. I like that idea. He now wants us to use a Storm Call totem, I'm pretty sure, and the lightning tendrils. So that's gonna be kinda interesting. This is the Storm Call totem. Oh, look at how much it wrecks. And then the lightning tendrils here. It's very powerful. Maybe he's showing me something that I would never have thought of. Oh yeah, we got one skill point now, so that means in this regard we can either go 1 or 2 here. 1 or 2. So it's either Righteous Decree or mana and reduced mana cost here. If it's a yes, we'll go for this one. If it's a no, we'll go for this one. RNGesus, tell us what to do. Okay, he obviously wants us to get the notable. We'll do that. So it only costs 11 mana now. Alright. That's okay. Cool. So we need to know what he wants us to do now. RNGesus, do you want us to go up to the to this point here for the Black Guards or for the Crating Quest, or do you want us to go to the Fellshrine Ruins? He wants us to go towards Creighton. Okay. Oh god damn it, I don't hope he's telling us that we need to take the Creighton, that we need to help Creighton. Nah, he would probably not want us to do that, because then he would send us there later. Unless he maybe want us to make like an introduction or something like that. What if he wants us to help all the bandits? Yeah, I think we're gonna have an issue then. We're gonna have some issues then. Guess we're gonna have some issues then. He wouldn't ask us to do something like that. I think you're right about that, Mr. Deadfellow. Let's roll 1 till 3 and see which one he wants us to help. If it is Creighton, he wants us, that will be number 1, then we'll help him. Oh, well, I guess 1 till 4, because there's also the possibility of not killing anyone. And let's say it's number 1, we will help Creighton then. If it's number 2, we will help Alira. If it's number 3, we will help Oak. If it's number 4, we will kill all of them. Let's see what he wants. So he wants us to help Oak. Ah, he knows we're a life-based build. He knows we're a life-based build. And it makes good sense that he made me go all the way up here to Creighton. Now then. Excellent. We'll go back to this point here, to the crossroads, and then we'll ask 1 or 2 up or down the chamber, or whatever it's called. The Fellshrine. Okay, so it's number 2, so we're going down towards the Fellshrine Ruins. He has a funny way of clearing this map, but I like it. It's nice to try something new. We're gonna do that. There we go. We have to spend a new... Oh, we have to open this up here as well. We have to open everything unidentified, because that's part of the RNG, the randomness. Look at how powerful this Stormcold Totem is. So good. He knew, RNG knew something when he led me onto this path. I'm really hoping he will allow me to use Dual Totem. Superior Trap Support. So we can pick these up, but we may not be able to use them. Oh, we got a Flame Dash as well. We'll have to ask RNGesus, can we use Flame Dash? Because then we have a movement skill. Let me do that. RNGesus, may we use Flame Dash? Yes! Otherwise you wouldn't have put it in that, of course, either. So it makes good sense. Put that here. And we have to choose a skill point as well. So in this case, we can only pick this now. Next time we have to pick Sanctity, and then from Sanctity we have to then we have to go either 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it's gonna be really weird if he wants us to go this path and then down here. But you know, works in mysterious ways. Stormcold Spelltome is actually working really well right now for just running around and, you know, you set it up, kills a pack, boom, 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 move on. Oh yeah, and we're getting, the good thing about going down here is that we're getting 2 respec points. So we can ask RNGesus if we can use those respec points on those melee nodes. Alright, got some goat hide gloves and boots. A golden hand. Let's return then. Oh, and we got this now as well. So we have to ask RNGs, which of these jewels do we need to pick up? The survival skills that gives us increased physical damage, which would not make too much sense. Survival instincts for the dex and all elemental resistances. And then this one here for increased elemental damage and mana regeneration per second. We're going for number 2. That means dexterity and all elemental resistances. Thank you, RNGs. And go like this. So we have the 2 respec points now as well. That means, first of all, we're gonna ask RNGs, can I use my respec point now for one of this? One of my respec points, can I use this for this melee damage node? So that's gonna be a no. What about my second respec point? Can I use that? Okay, so that's gonna be a no again. Okay, I'm sorry. We're not using those right now. That means we'll have to spec into Sanctity here. This is a funny tree right now. It's a pretty funny tree. So let's see the items we got here. If there's something we can use, and then if you will allow us to use them. Cold gems, spell damage, lightning damage to spells. This one is actually pretty badass. Are we allowed to use this scepter, RNGs? Yes, very nice, very nice. We just want to have another scepter then as well. That's gonna be really good. What about this fire resistance ring? No. Okay, he doesn't want us to be too confident when it comes to fire damage. Makes sense because fire, hell, things like that, you know. Makes good sense. This one we do not need. Ooh, this one has fire resistance as well. I have a feeling he's gonna say no to this one as well. What about the leather belt? Can we use the leather belt? Ooh, yes, so that's interesting. Oh, we're gonna sell the stuff he didn't want us to use. We don't want this, and we don't want this, and we don't want this, this. We don't want this either. And we can sell this here. Okay. So the damage of my Stormcall right now would be pretty nice with this. I think this alone would be better. It's 46 damage right now. Let's see if we take this out. 46. Yes, 65 damage. We will ask RNGs if we can buy another scepter, if that is acceptable. Yes, it is. Very nice. RNGs, am I allowed to craft a +1 lightning on that scepter? Yes! Pretty sick, I must say. He's being good to us now. Being very good to us. And there's a topaz ring here. We will upgrade the scepter then. We get +1 to target lightning gems. Very nice. And we can now use Spell Totem with Stormcall in this. The damage is pretty nice now. What's my plans with this build? I am powerless, man. This is RNGs. He's carrying me all the way. So far, he's taking me into the elemental damage nodes, spell damage nodes, but he also felt like it would be best if I was prepared for some melee combat. And then he took me into Retribution again, where there's a bit of melee and some spell damage, then Area of Effect, and at that time he gave me a Stormcall, so it made good sense. He then made me pick up some elemental damage, so I would also deal more damage with that and protect me against elemental resistances. And then because he wanted to be good to me, so I didn't have to deal with mana problems, he made me spec into all of these 3 reduced mana nodes. And now he's taking me back into Sanctity. I don't know what his plans is now, but we'll figure that out. Because right now we will have to choose from point 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And we'll see that. RNGs, where do you want us to go now? Number 2. Now that is very interesting. Accuracy rating and attack and cast speed obviously he wants us to have more cast speed, which makes good sense. Absolutely. And it also means that we'll have to spec into these two for the next 2 times. This will give us more movement speed as well. Very, very nice. He knows exactly what he's doing here.